Before the Wright brothers, before Kitty Hawk, Africa's engineers were already solving the problem of flight. The evidence was buried. The record was stolen. Now hear the truth.
They wrote you out the books, they locked the archives down. They gave the credit elsewhere, they buried what was found. But stone don't lie and artifacts don't bend. Africa was flying long before the West caught wind. They lied to you, they lied to you.
Africa had flying machines before Europe.
Never knew. They lied to you,
Yeah.
they lied to you.
The engineers were African, the blueprints were
African too,
yeah.
they lied.
In 1898, Egyptian archaeologists excavating the tomb of Padian man at Saqqara uncovered a wooden object dated to approximately 200 BCE. The object was cataloged, misidentified as a bird, and locked in the basement of the Cairo Museum for nearly a century. In 1969, Dr. Khalil Messiah, an Egyptian physician and model aircraft enthusiast, pulled it from storage and immediately recognized its aerodynamic profile. The Saqqara bird has a wingspan of 18 centimeters, a flat horizontal tail stabilizer, and a fuselage with a cross-section matching modern glider geometry. When aerospace engineer Simon Sanderson built a scale replica and applied a slight horizontal tailpiece consistent with ancient Egyptian joinery methods, the model achieved controlled glide. The wings demonstrate a dihedral angle, meaning the wingtips angle upward from the center, a deliberate design feature used in modern aircraft to maintain lateral stability. Ancient Egypt had no word for decorative miniatures of birds built with tail stabilizers and fuselage bodies shaped for aerodynamic lift. The tomb context of the construction method and the aerodynamic performance together suggests this was a scaled model of a larger flying or gliding vehicle. Egyptian temples at Abydos contain relief carvings dated to over 3,000 years ago, depicting objects that multiple aerospace engineers and researchers have described as matching the silhouettes of modern helicopters, submarines, and fixed-wing aircraft. Hieroglyphic interpretation remains contested, but the carvings exist. They are original to the walls, and no ancient Egyptian scribble tradition has been identified that explains them as overlapping text errors.
They wrote you out the books, they locked the archives down. They gave the credit elsewhere, they buried what was found. But stone don't lie and artifacts don't bend. Africa was flying long before the West caught wind. They lied to you, they lied to you.
Africa had flying machines before Europe.
Never knew. They lied to you.
Yeah. The engineers were African, the blueprints were
African too. They lied to you.
In West Africa, the Dogon people of present-day Mali preserved astronomical knowledge about the Sirius star system that Western science did not confirm until 1970. The Dogon described Sirius B, an invisible white dwarf star, its 50-year orbital period, and its extraordinary density centuries before any telescope could detect it. This level of precision in observational science indicates a civilization operating advanced systems of knowledge, documentation, and engineering study. The Mali Empire at its peak in the 14th century, under Mansa Musa, controlled more wealth than any European state and funded universities, libraries, and scientific academies. Timbuktu Sankore University held an estimated 700,000 manuscripts at its height, many covering mathematics, astronomy, engineering, and medicine. In 2012 and 2013, when extremist forces threatened Timbuktu, scholars and librarians physically transported approximately 350,000 manuscripts
to safety in Bamako.
Those those manuscripts exist today.
And are being digitized. They were not myths, they were not destroyed.
They survived
because Africans protected them.
The Wright brothers flew with Kitty Hawk
in 1903.
And the entire Western world called it the birth of aviation.
The Sakara bird predates Kitty Hawk
by over 2,100 years
and sits in a museum in Cairo
with minimal international recognition.
2,000 years before Kitty Hawk,
Africa already solved the blueprint.
They stole the credit, buried the record,
but the artifact is still in Cairo.
The Sakara bird is in the Cairo Museum today.
The Abydos callings
are still on the temple walls today. Timbuktu manuscripts
are being read today.
The lies burning at Rome.
They called Africa primitive to justify the chains.
They call Africa dark to justify the theft.
But you cannot call a civilization primitive.
That was engineering flight
while Europe was still in the dark ages.
The record exists,
the artifacts exist,
the manuscripts exist,
and every black child on this earth deserves to know it.
Africa had flying machines
before Europe.
Africa had universities
before Europe.
Africa had astronomers.
This is a historical clarification records, oral traditions, and documented experiments across African civilizations show advanced engineering attempts. Some accounts describe early flight concepts long before European aviation milestones. Knowledge systems in Africa were not primitive centers of learning. Preserved engineering, astronomy, and mathematics. Oral historians and written records describe experimentation. These accounts were later dismissed or ignored during colonial documentation.
They told you innovation started elsewhere. They removed African contributions from global records. They denied documented attempts at flight. They replaced history with selective narrative.
In the Mali Empire during the 14th century, accounts describe an emperor, Abu Bakr II, who reportedly abdicated his throne to explore the Atlantic Ocean. Historical texts from scholars such as Al-Umari document this expedition. While not confirmed as flight, it reflects advanced maritime engineering and exploration ambition in other regions, such as the Songhai and earlier Nubian civilizations. There is evidence of metallurgical advancement and structural engineering knowledge. These technologies form the foundation required for mechanical experimentation. Oral traditions from West Africa reference individuals attempting control gliding using crafted materials. Some historians argue these accounts suggest early aerodynamic awareness in North and East Africa. Ancient Egyptian studies of birds influenced design understanding. The Sakara bird artifact dated around 200 BCE has been studied for its aerodynamic shape. Some researchers propose it resembles a glider model, though this remains debated across the continent. Knowledge transmission occurred through scholars, artisans, and oral historians, preserving experimental practices that were not formally institutionalized in written European style scientific documentation.
Colonial historians often dismissed oral evidence. Documentation standards were selectively applied. African innovations were categorized as myths. This shaped global perception for centuries. They told you innovation started elsewhere. They removed African contributions from global records. They denied documented attempts at flight. They replaced history with selective narratives.
In East Africa, particularly in regions around present-day Tanzania and Kenya, there are ethnographic reports of early mechanical experimentation tied to craftsmanship traditions. Skilled builders worked with wood, textiles, and natural fibers, materials necessary for lift-based experimentation. In Ethiopia, ancient manuscripts detail advanced astronomical observation. which is essential for navigation and understand environmental forces like wind patterns. The scientific practices indicate a broader intellectual environment capable of supporting experimental mechanics. The absence of surviving physical flying machines does not eliminate the presence of experimentation. Many early technologies globally were undocumented or lost due to environmental conditions and conflict. European aviation breakthroughs in the 19th and 20th centuries, including those by the Wright brothers, were built on cumulative global knowledge systems. However,
historical narratives
often
isolate these achievements from earlier non-European contributions. African historical records
were disrupted through colonization,
destruction of institutions,
and the dismissal of indigenous knowledge systems.
This created a gap in documented continuity. History
was filtered,
evidence was ignored,
narrative were controlled.
Truth requires reconstruction.
Modern historians are re-evaluating sources. Interdisciplinary research includes oral history, archaeology, and material science. There is increasing acknowledgement of overlooked contributions. Reconstruction of accurate global history
is ongoing.
This is not speculation without basis.
It is a call to examine our historical evidence equally.
Innovation
has never belonged to one region.
The record must reflect the
full human story. They did not tell the complete story.
The work now is to restore
historical balance through evidence and critical study.